Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and the beautiful stuns with Luna Nozawa, who is pregnant and using this presumed heir to make the Spencer men's lives absolutely miserable. The ripple effects from Luna getting Will Spencer drunk and having her way with him are going to spread far and wide. We are going to discuss 5 huge fallouts that may be coming from this pregnancy plot, impacting more people than just Will and Luna. Luna's scheming appears to be working. She is definitely pregnant, as evidenced by multiple positive tests taken at Bill Spencer's insistence. With no evidence to the contrary, the baby is presumed to be Will's. Luna claims she hasn't been with anyone else, and we haven't seen any indication of that. If Luna's plot hadn't resulted in a pregnancy, she might have given up and left Los Angeles. Perhaps her grandmothers, Sheila Carter and Lee Finnegan, could have convinced her to start fresh and avoid a life behind bars. However, her paternity plot to trap Will was successful, and now Luna is determined to stay in LA, fighting to keep her baby, which she sees as her ticket to a better life. But Luna's actions will undoubtedly cause significant collateral damage. One of the first major consequences could be the end of Sheila and Deacon Sharp's marriage. This week, spoilers indicate Deacon is furious with Sheila upon discovering Luna is alive and that Sheila knew for some time, keeping it from him. Sheila has repeatedly lied to Deacon, and while he previously overlooked her secret contact with Luna, this time may be different. Deacon's leniency before was partly because he believed Luna was dead. However, with Luna alive and posing a threat, Deacon might finally snap. Furthermore, Deacon's relationship with his son, who is currently at El Giardino, might influence his decision. He may not want to risk his son's safety with Luna actively trying to stay in Sheila's life. This marital strife could be why Deacon seeks out Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, as they both have experienced betrayal from loved ones. The second ripple effect could place Will and Electra Forrester's relationship in serious jeopardy. Will is preparing to confess everything to Electra, who will be stunned to learn Luna is alive and that she manipulated him. The revelation that Luna is pregnant with his child will undoubtedly be devastating for Electra. Their relationship may not survive, as Luna's pregnancy will permanently tie Will to her. Electra might feel compelled to leave Will. However, there's a possibility they could reconcile in the future after Electra has time to process the situation, or if something were to happen to Luna. On a more positive note, the third potential outcome is a reconciliation between Bill and Katie Logan Heather Tom. Bill has long sought to win Katie back, despite occasional detours with Sheila and Poppy Nozawa Romy Park. Katie has always been the one that got away for Bill, especially since he cannot have Brooke Logan Catherine Kelly Lang. Official bold and the beautiful spoilers for the fall suggest that Katie and Bill might rekindle their romance while working together to support their son, Will. The fourth impact of Luna's actions could see Sheila losing everyone except her granddaughter. As mentioned, her marriage to Deacon is at risk. Additionally, while Steffi Forrester Jacqueline McInnes Wood had recently softened towards Sheila after she took a bullet protecting her, this new revelation about hiding Luna and lying about her death with Sheila as a co-conspirator will likely slam that door shut. Sheila may also lose any chance of a relationship with her son, Finn Tanner Novlin. However, Sheila might accept losing Deacon and Finn if it means keeping Luna and her unborn great-grandchild in her life. Sheila has stated she won't give up on Luna and is even impressed by Luna's ability to outsmart the Spencer family. It appears Sheila is firmly in Luna's corner, as they share a similar crazy cloth, and Sheila may have no one else left. The fifth and final fallout from Luna's scheme is Steffi's potential crusade to have Luna sent back to prison. This would be the second time Luna has targeted Steffi, and Steffi narrowly escaped. With Jackie Wood back filming and Steffi returning to LA soon, she is expected to be furious upon learning the truth about Luna's survival and her actions. Steffi's peace of mind is shattered, and she will likely stop at nothing to see Luna incarcerated. However, Bill might oppose Steffi's crusade. He is adamant that Luna should have an abortion, but Luna refuses. Bill may prefer Luna to remain under his roof, making it easier for him to potentially harm her. He believes it would be simpler to kill Luna if she's nearby rather than have her imprisoned. Bill's ideal scenario would be for Luna to give birth and the baby to be raised by someone else, like Will, Katie, or himself. But definitely not Luna, and definitely not Psycho Sheila and Poisonous Poppy. There's also the possibility of an accident befalling Luna while she's under Bill Spencer's care. If Luna's pregnancy were to end, Will's nightmare could be avoided. Bill has already warned Luna that her pregnancy will end one way or another, and she will not give birth to a Spencer child. However, given Luna's resilience, similar to Sheila's, it's unlikely to be that simple. Pregnancy has always been a game changer on The Bold and the Beautiful. From Brooke Logan's infamous scandals to Steffi Forrester's tangled love triangles, a single baby can alter family legacies, upend marriages, and ignite rivalries. Now, Luna Nozawa's pregnancy threatens to unleash a tidal wave of chaos across Los Angeles, shaking the Logan, Forrester, and Spencer clans to their core. Her baby news doesn't just create one dramatic twist, it sets off 5 shocking revelations that could permanently reshape the lives of everyone around her. On the surface, it should be an easy answer. R.J. Forrester has been Luna's steady and loyal partner, and the two have built a genuine romance that many fans were rooting for. But in true soap fashion, the shadow of one night lingers. That infamous evening, when Luna was drugged and ended up in Zen Forrester's bed, refuses to die. R.J., desperate to believe the child is his, clings to hope. Yet Zen, equally determined, starts pressing for a paternity test. His obsession grows, not only because he wants the truth, but because he sees this as his one chance to stake a claim in Luna's life. The fallout? A fractured Forrester family. Ridge and Brooke try to rally behind R.J., while Eric shockingly sides with Zen, insisting his grandson deserves respect and answers. What begins as a private struggle quickly explodes into a public battle, with whispers about Luna's betrayal echoing in the Forrester creation's hallways. The shocking part is that no matter which way the DNA results land, the outcome threatens to destroy Luna's love life forever. To Lee Nozawa's ruthless ultimatum, Luna's mother, Lee, has always been a fierce protector, but her methods often border on ruthless. When she learns her daughter is pregnant, she views it not as a blessing, but as a scandal that could tarnish the Nozawa name. Lee's reaction is explosive. She corners Luna and issues a cold ultimatum. If R.J. is the father, she must marry him immediately to save face. If Zend is the father, she must disappear before the Forresters humiliate them both. Lee goes further by pressuring Finn, her son, to cut Luna out of his life if she doesn't comply. Finn finds himself torn between loyalty to his mother and compassion for his cousin. Steffi, never one to stay neutral, starts influencing Finn to side with Lee, setting up another round of explosive family warfare. The true shock is Lee's next step. She begins plotting behind Luna's back, secretly reaching out to adoption agencies and considering options to fix what she sees as Luna's mistake. If Luna doesn't fight back, she could lose not only her independence, but her baby. Brooke and Steffi's rivalry rekindled. At first glance, Luna's pregnancy shouldn't reignite the Logan Forrester wars, but it does, spectacularly. Brooke sees Luna as a victim of circumstance and throws her full support behind RJ and Luna's relationship. She argues that love will carry them through, much the way she once fought for her own children in the face of scandal. Steffi, however, is far less forgiving. To her, Luna represents chaos in the Forrester family, chaos she doesn't want anywhere near her children or Finn. Steffi's protective streak grows into open hostility, especially when she catches Luna crying on Finn's shoulder. Steffi accuses her cousin-in-law of trying to manipulate Finn, reminding everyone of how outsiders often tear the family apart. This clash between Brooke and Steffi escalates into boardroom showdowns at Forrester Creations. Brooke wants Luna to design maternity-inspired fashion lines that celebrate her new journey. Steffi, in contrast, tries to push Luna out, claiming she's bad press. The shocking part isn't just the return of Brooke versus Steffi, but how their feud makes Luna the unwilling centerpiece of yet another generational rivalry. For Bill Spencer's dangerous obsession, enter the wild card. Bill Spencer. Bill has been quieter lately, but Luna's pregnancy awakens something dark in him. For reasons that shock everyone, Bill takes a sudden interest in Luna's future. At first, It looks like he's simply being a protective father figure for RJ, but it soon becomes clear his motives are murkier. Some fans speculate Bill may see Luna as a pawn in his ongoing war with Ridge. Others whisper he's drawn to the idea of manipulating the baby's future to expand Spencer's influence. Whatever the reason, Bill begins using his power, money, and connections to interfere. The real shock comes when Bill hires a private investigator and uncovers details about Luna's father, something Lee has kept buried for decades. Armed with this information, Bill prepares to weaponize Luna's pregnancy as leverage, threatening to expose secrets that could destroy the Nozawa family forever. 5. The baby's future splits Los Angeles. Finally, Luna's pregnancy sparks the ultimate shock. A custody battle before the baby is even born. RJ vows to stand by Luna no matter what, but Zen petitions for legal rights, insisting he won't be cut out if he's the father. Lee, meanwhile, schemes to take custody herself, arguing Luna is too immature to raise a child. Bill lurks in the background, ready to swoop in with his wealth and influence. What begins as a family matter escalates into a full-scale legal war. Courtroom scenes are teased, with attorneys lining up and old grudges resurfacing. Even Carter Walton, usually a voice of reason, finds himself trapped in the middle when forced to represent one side against another. By the time the dust settles, the most shocking twist may be this. Luna realizes that no matter who the father is, she may not have the freedom to raise her child the way she wants. Everyone around her is fighting for control, leaving her to wonder if she's strong enough to protect both herself and her baby. Conclusion: a storyline that changes everything. Luna's pregnancy storyline has all the ingredients of a classic Bold and the Beautiful saga. Forbidden secrets, family rivalries, power plays, and heartbreaking choices. What makes it different is how wide-reaching it becomes. Her baby doesn't just affect RJ and Zen. It rattles the Logans, Forresters, Spencers, and Nozawas all at once. Each of the 5 shocks, paternity drama, Lee's ultimatum, Brooke versus Steffi, Bill's obsession, and the custody war, creates ripple effects that will keep viewers glued to their screens. In a world where fashion is power and family legacies are everything, Luna's unborn child becomes the most valuable and dangerous piece on the board. The Bold and the Beautiful has always thrived on scandal, but Luna's pregnancy may go down as one of the most explosive storylines in years. And the scariest part? The biggest shock may still be waiting to unfold when that baby finally arrives. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.